In 1941, the United States was still recovering from the Great Depression. The jobless rate had been as high as 25%. Bankruptcy was not uncommon, and the standard of living for most Americans was 60% lower than before the stock market crash of 1929. When the war started, all that changed.
World War II did not end the Great Depression. Sure, GDP per capita increased in World War II, but that was only due to the government spending component of the GDP calculus. And sure, unemployment fell, but again, that was due to everyone fighting in the war. Actual living standards, wealth creation for the masses, and economic prosperity did not occur during World War II. Wage and price controls during the war led to many shortages. Consumer consumption fell and only increased after the war was over when military spending decreased. The quality and variety of consumer goods were very poor during the war. The World War II years were the toughest for those fighting in the war, but they were also difficult for the domestic United States. People's living standards only increased after the war. Post-war, there was no more economic uncertainty from FDR's policies that stifled investment and created economic risk. GDP shifted from government spending to private spending. This allowed for savings, investment, and capital accumulation, all of which are necessary to grow wages, create wealth, and increase living standards. During the war, production was focused on many things that would become obsolete when the war was finally over. There was no capital accumulation in the real sense during the war. Government spending does not create prosperity, especially when that spending is on a destructive war. I'm making no assertions about whether the war was necessary or not. I'm simply pointing out that wars do not end economic depressions, and World War II is no exception. Living standards are just another casualty of war. Government spending in any form does not fix a damaged economy.